the block. We got caught at the light out my window. I was shooting my shot. Watching fireworks in the sky. In the summers, we let the top down. So cut the light. All I wanted was just a lockdown. The love of my life, nice and simple, like a midnight drive. Watching fireworks in the sky. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. You'll find love with me somehow. Yeah, somehow. I'm calling it now. We was moving kind of fast, but the feeling was right. We should cruise up in the bed. We can live it tonight. Life is simple. I mean, you in my life. Watching fireworks in the sky. In the summers, we spent the nights. All right, everyone. This is the Fire in the Sky. That is going to be our new official theme song. And you know what else is going to be official? I love all of our hosts. I love every single one of them. Found it now. But what's going to happen right now is I'm going to introduce the guy I talked about last time. Hey, this guy right here is going to be, we're going to start bringing on people that know on ONSIDE Take no sports, whether it's baseball, it's golf, it's anything. And then we'll expand to other shows, etc. if that moves to it. But right now, one step at a time. I am still here reporting live from a very fancy place while I'm visiting home, or my original home in Winston-Salem. That's why it looks like I'm in a library. But enough about me, because this is about my guy, because he's too fly. He's not just getting by. He's crispier than a French fry. He's going to sit there and he's going to act all cool. But guess what? He's sly. So guess what? Get it up to my dog. It's Marty McFly, also known as Marty McBride. Bring it on, bro. Bring it home.
I love it, dude. It was like the little Ellen DeGeneres intro there with you dancing.
Well, we got the same barber, you know. It's all good. we do our thing, you know. We also have the same taste in women. All right, so hey, she's got great taste in women. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, you go to Portia Del Rossi and see if you wouldn't think she's attractive. Yeah. All right, hey, the only thing about Arrested Development that I actually liked.
Great show.
It is.
I like it.
Great actors. Yes. It's too awkward for me. It's the same as The Office, kind of, where it's like it's just so awkward. It makes my spine tingle. All right, I get chilled, but it's popular. So what are you gonna do? So everyone, for the record, Marty. I've known Mark before. I want you to introduce yourself and say a little bit about what your sports and everything, your history of loving sports is, along with the crows in the background. No,
sorry about that.
You don't have to apologize. It's their fault. You know, just put a rock at them or something. Pat Mahomes their ass. No, I want to go ahead and introduce Marty a little bit. Marty is one of my dearest friends. We haven't known each other we met a while back, and we were friends for like a couple of years. We're still friends, but we were like roommates. We were when we were out of town, and we were really, really tight. And he has been so generous to come on here and show his handsome face and be a part of this awesome thing. And hopefully, we get to have him available whenever he's available. So, on that note, Marty, I'll turn it to you, baby. What got you into sports? Give us something about sports for you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be with the one and only ERok. Tell you that. Good old days back in Asheville. Yeah, sports-wise, there's important things to know. Chiefs, Dallas Mavericks, Chicago Cubs, / I just moved from Seattle, so Mariners are on there as well. Right. You know, got to root for the home team, and then Blackhawks for hockey.
Yeah, you're saving.
We can get into more sports.
You're saving the best for last. I know you are.
What's the best? What's the best for last?
Who's your pigskin team? Who's your pigskin team?
Chiefs. That's the first one I said, right? Or did I leave them out?
I don't think you ever said Chiefs, actually.
Kansas City Chiefs, baby.
Which means
how about them Chiefs?
There's going to be a lot of like Chiefs love on this show right now.
As there should be. It's a little rough that we're coming off the Lions, but We got a whole season ahead of us.
Hey, just I had, you know how Aaron Rodgers said, I got these words for you, RELAX. I said, I got 3 words for you. Slow your roll. That's what I said. Like,
Slow your roll.
We'll get hit. Slow your roll, Playboy. All right, that's 4 words, but I'm good with it. Hey, slow your roll, Playboy.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get Kelsey back. We'll get hopefully Chris Jones. At this point, I don't even know if we want Chris Jones back, but we'll get it together.
I guarantee it right now. Brian Burns from the Panthers is going to be back this week and signed because he's just a monster. And Chris Jones is going to be signed by this week too. I'm making a declaration.
I know you said that in your last episode, right? But you were thinking he was going to sign before week 2. But you're right. He was at the Chiefs game.
I know. I said
he's there in the stands with his 2 little bodyguards. Who knows who those guys were? But
hey, those are my brothers. Those are my biological brothers. All right, calm down. All right.
I didn't know you were Italian.
They're just bigger than me. That's all. They got a better tan. All right, so it's I told you, you're right though. I said he's not going to go this week, but I guarantee you he will be signed to a higher. It'll be the same contract as Bosa, excuse me, Bosa, but it's going to be longer stretch. That way, it saves salary cap room. It's the way they did Pat Mahomes' contract years ago. So
I'm hoping,
and Brian Burns is going to be the highest paid defensive player this week. That's what I'm.
Burns deserves a good contract. He needs to get paid.
Did you see him today? Oh God! All right. We'll get to that in a second. I got Marty. Marty is here for a limited time offer. So if you want to buy Marty, you can buy him for 3 simple payments of $29.99. And that's the wrong commercial. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. So, all right. No, but he's going to be on here for a bit. He's got some work here in a little bit. So, but he's been nice enough to be on here. So let's get straight to the punch, which is I'm going to go ahead. I'm sorry, Jake, my bad. You're not here. So Stace, you're not here. So I'm going to go do our thing. We have 2 segments to do it, and we're going to hit it quick. Hit it and quit it. What it's going to be is it's onside tape. So it's onside the horizon. Onside the horizon means things you're looking forward to, whether it's sports or anything not involving sports. And then the second thing is the onside looking in, baby. Here you go. Look through the looking glass here. So what we're gonna do is I introduced them both because it's a little rushed, but also I know people are gonna be watching football this time. I'm not a Cowboys fan. And I'm definitely not a Giants fan. So, all right. So, on that note, what are you looking forward to on the horizon, my friend? What is going on in your life that you're looking forward to, sports or not related to sports?
I'll tell you what. I don't know how much you've been paying attention to baseball, but
I have.
Like I said, I'm a Cubs fan at heart. Cubs fan first, from Chicago. Got to root for the Cubbies. Second, Mariners. Just moved from Seattle to LA, but spent some time in Seattle, spent some time at T-Mobile Park, and rooting for those 2 teams right now. It's been such a good playoff race. Cubs were, last time I checked, down 2 games. They're still in the wild card spot, but 2 games out of first place in the division. And the Mariners, I think, were behind 1 game last time I checked, but it's literally, you got to pay attention every day. It's been such a good race.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to October, get into the MLB playoffs. Football will start picking up a little bit more. Hopefully the Chiefs will have some wins under their belt.
Don't worry about that happening. I think they're gonna wind up like 13-4. I mean, it is what it is. Calling that. I'm the man of predictions. By the way, I agree with you. But I'm actually impressed. The Cubbies have. That was actually my team growing up. Like, not really. I mean, I didn't know much about baseball, but WGN was channel 14, North Carolina. So I'd watch, and Sammy Sosa was playing back then. Believe that or I'm old.
The good old days.
I'm old, bro. I mean, tell them how old you are, Marty. Come on.
I'm not that old, man. I'm 26 . You just turned 33.
When I met Marty, he had a beard down to here. It was like, oh yeah, you're like my age, like 32, something. He's like, no, I'm 23. I'm like, what? It's like, did you eat like testosterone in your Wheaties or something? Like, what the hell? Don't let his cute look right now, like his Clayton Kershaw look, like fool you right now. He's actually like, well, he looks old when he wants to grow, or he looks mature when he gets his beard up. Now he just looks like a playboy. Like a good
Only when I need to.
He's very handsome, ladies. I'm gonna say it. Look at this guy right now. He looks very good. I told him we should put the hat.
Means a
on.
lot coming from you, ERok. Appreciate that.
Well, I am handsome. I mean, I'm just. It's game day, so I'm rocking. You know. Hold up. What's
Carolina
this
blue, baby.
This one, no, it's Carolina Panther blue. Hold up. Live and good. That's right.
Is that a Panther jersey technically?
No, it's a custom made jersey. As a matter of
Okay.
fact, you can go on. By the way, it's called sportswag.com. Shout out. And you can literally create. This was only $60, and I got it stitched on with my last name, Panther colors, Tar Heel colors, and the word Carolina. That and my jersey I wore in all the sports. You know what? Now I don't have to worry about changing jerseys, especially since every time I buy a jersey, they get traded or get injured. So I'm or they just turn.
I've been there.
So I'm not buying any more jerseys. That's just not. I'm not getting a Bryce Young jersey. It's just not happening. So that's another story. But
You gotta have some faith. You gotta have some faith.
It's not. Well, we'll go into that in a little bit. But I think you're right that the Cubs are good. They have a weird division. I mean, are the Twins in their division?
No, they got Brewers, Reds, and Pirates.
Oh,
So
man,
it's not a very good division. Not a strong division, but
no wonder
they're still doing good.
No wonder they're doing good. Their division is ass. All right, they have an ass division.
The Brewers are playing pretty well. Reds aren't bad.
Yes,
Pirates.
I've watched the Reds. They can't get. Dude,
You watch Ali De La Cruz?
I love Ali De La Cruz is an anomaly on that team. That dude is a freak of nature. He's not a Cunha, but he's a freak of nature.
Yeah, Cunha's probably be MVP this week.
He's not a Cunha, but he is a beast, though. He is an RBI monster, is what he is. Ooh. Actually, he's a home run and an RBI monster.
Oh, he can throw like 100 miles per hour just throughout the infield. It's crazy.
Ooh, yeah, it's impressive. All right, well, I agree with him. Although it's not my baseball team now. You know, I became a Red Sox fan. We're going to say Red Sox after they beat the Yankees in 2003 in a ALCS. So,
Red Sox have a winning record, but they're probably not going to make the playoffs this year.
I'm not a real fan. So if someone says like, Red Sox suck, I'll be like, I really don't watch them. I keep
Carolina, they don't have a team, right?
No, I watch because it's my job for sports writing. I'm not just talking about podcasting. Like a sports write for I have to watch. And it's okay. It's interesting. The hitting clock makes it so much better. So
it's a big change. I didn't know how I felt at first because I was going to Wrigley growing up. Going to games, spending all day there.
I thought I was
like now. You ever been to Wrigley?
I said I thought I was the old man here. No, I've never been to Wrigley. Although if I was ever going to go to, I've been to Chicago. I wanted to go, but it was off season. And I want to go to
top two ballparks for me, Wrigley and Fenway.
And Fenway. I agree. I wanted to go. I haven't been to Boston ever in my life. And if I go, first thing I want to do is go to a Sox game.
You got to. The seats are pretty small. They're hard to fit into. But
I want to sit in the Green Monster. Maybe hope I get
I
want to hope I get something, you know. Maybe I'm afraid sitting in the foul seats because I don't want to get beams. I know it's going to happen if it's me.
Yeah. They put up more netting in a lot of the ballparks, which is probably for the best.
You know, I don't trust it. I know I'm that guy that will have a baseball hit him in the face, and then I'll be like drooling out of the side of my mouth the rest of my life.
I can see that happening to you. That wouldn't surprise me.
Then I'll be doing like podcasts like, hey, this is onside pick. There we go. So
with the pitch clocks, they've shortened the game like a half an hour. So when you're watching it on TV, it's great. But if you're at the ballpark, for me, I like a long game.
Yeah.
Spending all day at the ballpark.
They just made a ruling, by the way, that they're going to continue it next year.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely good for the sport.
I agree. People get more invested into it. All right, moving on because we could roll as much as we could.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And I could do Acuna as a very, very good one, but I'm not going to at the moment. What I'm going to roll with is, as funny as it is, it's actually related to what we're going to say today, but it's just is what it is. It's actually Tua Tagovailoa. I know. I thought I had it right. Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, I don't want to try.
I can do it, but it's all right. I'm not going to try it. It's Tua. Hey, Miami Dolphins
Tua.
quarterback. And today, man, he went for over 400 yards, and he had.
Did he hit 500?
You know what? I stopped watching a little while ago.
I think he was close. Last time I checked in the game, he was at like 476.
You know what he did? He did. I know. Actually, you're right. He did get over 500, and Tyreek had Jesus. I mean, Tyreek. I kept telling everyone on my last show. I know it wasn't the best show. I was rusty, and it was without other people.
I think it was good.
Well, you're sweet. That's why. Yeah, I appreciate you though. That's very sweet of you. No, but at the same time, it's like I told y'all, Tyreek, I said is worth taking second in a fantasy draft. I'm like, oh, he's fifth or something. Like I'd take him over Jamar Chase any day of the week, and not like nothing against Jamar Chase. No, but the Bengals have way more receivers, and I'm not saying the Dolphins don't. They have Waddle, and they have two like Mostert and Wilson as running backs who are receiving but man, Hill is something. He's like Deebo Samuel's times 4. So he's a running back and a receiver, and it's incredible. I mean,
promised he was going to go 2,000 yards this season.
He's
on pace for that. I mean, this is the first week that I missed him.
This is why I love this guy for so many reasons. It's like my little brother, even though he looks like he should be about my age. But he said, well, when he has a beard at least. But he actually went online before he went on today and watched our shows. This is my dude right here. He researched. I got to respect that.
Not research. I was just in there for the entertainment. Come on.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. Bless you, sweetie. No, I'm doing I'm typing it. I'm looking at it right as we speak. Where is it? Dolphins. There it is. Thank you. I just want to make sure I get my fact checking here. Highlights, no stats. That's what I want. Yep, you're 100% right. No, he didn't get there. 28 for 45, 466, 3 touchdowns. He did have 1 INT, but it's ridiculous though.
That's up there.
Here's the cool one though, because I had him. What did I say about Tyreek Hill? What did I say? My crystal ball over here. Oh, wait, what was his point? Oh, his points were 11 receptions, 215 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, you're welcome, everyone. If you didn't listen to me, if you don't know, now you know. There you go.
Yep. Yeah.
You know very
well. That's a lot of fantasy points right there.
44 to be exact. So that was mine for the week. Let's move on real quick. Onside looking in, and that is any sports, and you already did that. You know what? We'll just skip that actually because we already kind of did it. I will give a shout out to Coco Golf in tennis. Good job. Her first major in tennis. It's really cool, and she's 19 years old. Good for you. I like it.
Shout out. She's
a tough lady, man. Tough lady. So good for you. And I'm not being sarcastic. Good stuff. Good shit. I'm very happy that you got one here. You're supposed to be the next Serena, so we'll see. All right, let's move on straight to what we got is football. Because it's 20 minutes and we got to get your opinions on it. All right, what were your takeaways today? That's what we're going to do. Lead off with it.
Takeaways.
Did you get to watch any of it?
Yeah, of course. Watching Red Zone all day.
Gotcha. What were your takeaways? For the most part. It's all good.
Yeah. Either checking scores or watching Red Zone.
He's working. He's doing a double. You got to give him a break, all right? So, yeah, what you get?
I liked – best game I thought by far was the Dolphins-Chargers game. That was the most entertaining. Both of those teams look really good.
You think so?
On the other hand, my hometown – I thought the Chargers looked good.
The Chargers defense is just.
It's week one. You know, you got to give these
True.
teams some slack.
True.
They put up a good game. I could see them both having a solid season.
Very
On the other hand, classic rivalry, Packers, Bears. Bears do not look so good. Justin Fields does not fumbled the ball, threw interceptions, had no protection at the line. Packers, I don't know if the Bears were making them look good or the Packers still look like they haven't really missed a step. I mean, Jordan Love was solid. They looked good. Let's see what else. Other big takeaways. J.K. Dobbins on my fantasy team, not looking good for him. He's out for the year. Joe Burrow. Bengals just can't seem to do good against the Browns. I don't know what it is. I knew it going into it. My backup was Kirk Cousins. I still didn't replace him. That's not me. But, yeah, my fantasy team definitely struggled today. So, but there's some good games.
I will sorry, I'm petting my dog and I got hair in my throat. Yeah. All right. So here's my I agree with you on almost all of it. Except for the Bears. No, they looked like ass today. No doubt. They look like shit today. Well, they're not a great team. We're not expecting a lot from them. We're expecting a lot from Justin Fields and DJ.
Yeah, this is make or break it year.
I don't think so. It's not a make or break. It's not like
he's got to be able to pass this year.
He has another. No, it's going to make it. I mean, Jordan Love.
Remember what they did to Trubisky? Your guy from Carolina?
I didn't say it was my guy, but he was from Carolina. Hey, hey. Sam Howell did all right today, and Drake May did all right.
Sam Howell was looking good.
I mean, he didn't look good, but he looked.
That run he had in the end zone,
that's what he did at Carolina. He's a tough dude, man. People kept sleeping on him. Like, y'all are sleeping on him. You know, if he'd had a better, he was projected before his last year to be a top 5 pick. Sam Howell was. True story.
Yeah.
But I'm sleeping on Sam Howell. Now, his franchise he's on, we'll see. He does have
got rid of Dan Snyder, so I mean,
he has Terry McLaurin, whatever.
Yeah, Jahan Dotson.
Their defense is not bad. It's all right. They got something going on here. You know, I'm not cheering for them because I don't really give a rat's ass about anyone in the NFC East. So I mean, it's like. But here's what I agree with everything you're saying. I think that. If I had to say my takeaways, it would be it's week 1. That goes without saying. But if I had any concerns or any, I guess I should have reworded this. It's concerns or optimism, or so it's like concerns or hopes, or you know. And I'll put it back to you as well. But what I'll briefly say, I think concerns. I think the Chiefs are very simple to say. Chris Jones. Actually, their defense did well. You know what? They did great. Actually, they held them to a low number. It's just the drops. That's the concerns. But I think it's just a bad week, and they're going to get Kelsey back. That's okay.
And Tony missed most of training camp with injuries, so
yeah,
you just got to get that chemistry down. They have so many options at wide receiver.
Yeah. I think people are sleeping on Kadarius Toney, even though he had a bad game. People are sleeping on Valdez Scantling. I think people are sleeping on Sky Moore / Pacheco and on McKinnon. I mean, and they still have one of the 2 best offensive lines in football. It's the same 2 as last year, best 2 in football.
Well, what about
Eagles and
Juwan Taylor?
Juwan Taylor was good.
See him? He was looking like he was offside till every play.
No, their tight ends behind Kelsey, they did their jobs better than the receivers did, in my opinion. But taking and the young Bucks. Yeah. Here's my other take on it: is the Bears and Packers. I think actually it's less to do with the Bears than it is to do with the Packers. I think the Packers most of their defense are first-round picks. They have a lot of potential, and I know it's against the Bears, it's an overreaction, but they showed why they were first-round picks. And Jordan Love, I don't know if you saw this episode when you were studying up or enjoying my beautiful voice, but I called the Packers to win this division this year. I think people are going to be shocked, and I think the Packers are going to win it as like 9 and what was it? I don't even know what the net was. It 17 games. Oh, so 10-7 is what I'm saying. I think they're going to win it at 10-7. I think they're going to beat Detroit. I'm not sold on Detroit, and that's because, as any Jets fan would say too, a real Jets fan isn't sitting on the bandwagon. They're saying, "I'll believe it when I see it." That's how you know it's a real Jets fan. They're like, "I don't believe it until I see it." That's the same with Lions fans, and I love Lions.
I don't know. I saw a lot of excited Lions fans, which was
that's different. But they still have in the back of their mind to say, "I'm excited," but never be too excited about a team that has struggled that way. And I'm only saying that because I was a Panthers. I am a Panthers fan, and Steelers have never done that to me. But they're not even my top team, even though I've loved them forever. Panthers, man, you think they're going to be good? You think they're not going to be good, and look what happens. So don't have expectations. Just go in being like, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Chiefs. Unless you're the Chiefs or the Patriots with Tom Brady or
It was rough for a little bit, and then we got Mahomes or Alex Smith first.
Alex, they had a great record with Alex Smith.
Yeah, he was solid.
Yeah.
I think the Browns even looked good today. I think Browns is definitely the most cursed franchise.
Dude,
probably next to the Lions.
Those and the Lions. That's actually why, as much as I like the Steelers and I'm supposed to hate the Browns, I got mad respect for fans, not the franchise itself, but the fans of the Browns and the Lions. Because you got to be a real fan if you're going to cheer for them. Yeah. The Jets, probably the same thing. But I just hate the Jets this year because
I think the Jets are very overhyped.
Well, no, this because I'm one of my best friends / like brother from another mother is a Jets fan, and then I know other Jets fans, and they were real Jets fans, but other people are like, "Oh, I'm a fucking Jets fan." Hey, I'm a fucking Jets fan. Hey, you know what they said last year? The Jets are fucking bums. They're fucking bums. Get out of here. Fuck you. That's what the Jets usually do. Now it's like all these people are crawling out of the cracks and like, oh, I love the Jets. Yeah. Like, no, you don't. Tell me 5 players on their damn team other than Aaron Rodgers. Get out of here. Or Garrett Wilson. The hell out of here. You trip. You know I'm right. It's like that's the only.
Oh yeah, I mean they got franchise. I mean there's some pretty diehard Jets fans. I feel like, but
it's like the
people jumping on the bandwagon.
It's like the Buccaneers when Tom Brady got over there. It's like I love the Buccaneers. Woo! Like you don't even. Oh my god, get the fuck. But you know what? As much God, this is gonna hurt my soul to say this. God, it's gonna hurt. Aaron Rodgers is not Tom Brady. I hated both of them, but it's like,
I mean, how many Super Bowls did Rodgers win with the Packers?
No, but it's just like it hurts my soul because I never like complimenting Tom Brady. So it's like,
No, yeah. Did you see him at the Patriots game today?
No.
I think they retired his jersey, but he was there wearing his jersey. Yeah. He was running around the field in the beginning with his kids and stuff.
Did Bill Belichick smile?
Yeah, Bill Belichick looked old today. He's been coaching for like 50 years almost.
There he is. Here's Bill Belichick.
Yeah, that was pretty spot on.
Bill, what did you think of the game today? Yeah. We played football. Mm-hmm. We played football, and football played us, and there you go.
It's a pretty good impression, Eric.
It's a not as good version of Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich is like, why you even ask me that question? Go fuck yourself. Bill Belichick is like, well, what did you have for lunch today, Bill? I had rice. I put some sauce on it. What kind of sauce you have? Some sauce. I don't know. Why don't you ask the sauce? Ask the sauce what
The question I got to ask you is, I know
you're
give me your honest opinion. Yeah, honest opinion. Right. How did you feel about Bryce Young and the Panthers today?
You're right. I knew it was coming. And it's fair. It's a fair question. And especially since we lost to the Pigeons. I Actually, I was encouraged by many parts of Bryce Young's game to be able to come back from mistakes. Was I happy about the 3 turnover? Well, he didn't have the 3rd turnover. That was Miles Sanders. And that shit's got to change.
Yeah.
The defense.
Miles Sanders does fumble a lot.
He does. But he get that shit. But like an American Gangster, if anyone's ever seen, it's like put a chokehold on that motherfucker. Not on him, but on the ball. Put a chokehold on that motherfucker. No, Bryce Young, I loved his composure. My biggest beef was, we didn't have Chark today, DJ Chark. It was the guy we got, and he's what they called the speedster, but we have other speedsters too. And when you trade away DJ Moore, who's your best player, but no one could get open. It was like poor Bryce was just sitting back there, just like, and but overall, I think he's a rookie. He's a rookie. I mean, none of the top 3 quarterbacks drafted today had a good game. Like, for the most part. Bryce Bryce he didn't have a bad game, but he didn't have a good game. It was like it was pedestrian. But I think he's like one of those guys that learns from things. So it's 1 week, I'm not happy because I hate the Pigeons, but I don't care if you're an ATL fan, everyone. I don't care. I fucking hate Atlanta Pigeons. All right. I mean, I've never shied away from it. I fucking hate Atlanta sports minus the Braves. So, but I'm happy.
That leads me. Ask this question.
All right, that's the question.
Going off of that, without any bias, let's rank 3 rookie quarterbacks and how they looked. One, because I thought Anthony Richardson.
Are we talking about all 3 or those 3?
Those 3. I mean, who else is there? You got Howell's on his sophomore year.
No, I know. I'm just thinking. I'm like,
I think it's Richardson, Stroud, and Young, right?
All right, I guess that is it. I'd go Young, Richardson, Stroud.
Okay.
But that's only because it's not necessarily fair though, because the Panthers traded up to get Young, and we have a better offensive line than both of them. No, correction. We have a better run blocking offensive line. God, our pass blocking is balls. Well, it was today. To people that don't know this, by the way, pass blocking and run play. Oh, no, it's totally different. Pass blocking and run blocking are incredibly different. I'm not saying one's easier than the other, but they're so different. If you know football, sorry, I'm speaking to you too there, McFly. Or then two fly, Marty, two fly. If you're doing run blocking, you're on the offense. No pun intended. You're on the offensive. You're charging at first to clear. If you're doing pass blocking, you're standing back and locking legs essentially to,
right.
Push them back. Like, no, I'm not just saying like if you know someone has done it, it's different. But that doesn't mean.
I played a little guard and tackle in my day.
Back when he weighed about 70 pounds more, I was there, but they only did it to get me off the field. That's all. It's because they knew I wouldn't play. I was never an organized football player. I played receiver, but I was also really skinny and got laid out 50 million times.
Exactly.
And quarterback, I wasn't tall enough. But I agree with you. I agree with this. I was encouraged. I was sad, but I was encouraged. No one's expecting anything from them, the Panthers. Same with the Falcons. I think Bijan Robinson was the best in Algeron.
Yeah, both the running backs look solid today.
Those were the two best things of their team today. And that one kid who was on defense and he got injured. But he had the game of his life. He'll never have that again. I'm not sweating him. Atlanta's defense, we'll see. But those two running backs, London and Pitts, their receivers are no joke. They're good.
Yeah, I mean they didn't do much today, but I mean Hurst had a good catch. I think Bryce Young will be able to rely on some of those
And we
veterans if Sanders can hold on to the
also
football.
lost J.C. Horn again. Go freaking figure. Again, lost J.C. Horn. We got to get an insurance policy on J.C. Horn. I swear to God. That dude. God. That's why we went ahead and picked up 4 other cornerbacks this offseason. All right, sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. What about Mingo? Did you like how Mingo looked?
I do like how Mingo looked. I think they just understood that they're going to blitz and they're going to do a shadow or they're going to do a blanket in the nickel package, which means for everyone not like they're going to press up with their corners. They're going to have their nickels and safeties pressed down. So because our offensive line, they weren't worried about running once they got up by such an amount. So
yeah,
the thing that got the Panthers today was the turnovers. I mean, go figure. And Bryce Young is a rookie. It happens, But and I mean, the one that was inexcusable was Miles Sanders. I mean, they're all inexcusable. Going forward, they're all inexcusable. If you want to win, that's it. The same way as the Chiefs dropping balls. I'm not putting shade on you. It's like dropping balls like that.
No, yeah.
It's inexcusable. So if you're going to win a championship, it doesn't matter.
I mean, one is bad. 3,
4, 5
3 is bad. Yeah, I mean, just
9,
by Tony alone, he had 3. And
like,
Sky Moore, who we passed on Pickens, got Sky Moore, and big expectations going into this year for him to step it up, and there wasn't much production.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned Pickens actually, because in fantasy, I think, and I still do, people are sleeping on Pickens. Because
I have him on my team. He didn't do much today. I think I should have started Jordan Addison or Michael Thomas, who I had on the bench.
That's my point, though. But that's today, and again, that's against the Niners.
Right.
It's the second best, if not the best, defense in the NFL.
Niners looked fantastic today.
The defense looked fantastic. The offense.
Brock Purdy had like 20 fantasy points early on in that game, and
McCaffrey
EMC doing his thing.
McCaffrey and Samuels. Brock Purdy, I'm still never sold on. I'm sorry, I'm not sold on Purdy.
I think any quarterback in that offense that can get by is going to look pretty good.
Yeah, by the way, I forgot I got an announcement to make. I'm starting for the San Francisco 49ers next week. This is actually my jersey. I'm going to replace it, though, with red. There you go. All right. No, it's like literally they can pull a guy off the street. Well, I mean, no, I actually think God, I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth. I think Sam Darnold would be better for them if they want to win a Super Bowl. God, I can't believe I said that out loud.
What if Darnold and McCaffrey just took them to the Super Bowl? How would that make you feel?
I'd probably go into my bunker because the world was ending, and I don't know. I don't even know. I still, what's funny? They'd find a way not to win. I feel like the Niners have that thing above their head that it's like, we're great. It's like the Eagles back in the day. They went to, or the Bills too. Bills went to 4 straight, or 3 or 4 straight. I think it's 4.
Yep, Jim Kelly era.
Yeah, and they never won. And then the Eagles with Andy Reid, poor bastard, Donovan McNabb, they went to 3 straight NFC championships, including the Panthers, who won one, 2003. Fuck Tom Brady. I was at that Super Bowl, as I've pointed out, and I'll never forget. That's the day. That's the day I started hating Tom Brady. And but I'm saying, like, I feel like the Niners are going to be one of those teams. They're just like, they're so good and they should win. But the AFC is so good. It's ridiculous.
Well, Niners are in the NFC.
I know. But to the Super Bowl, they have to play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's similar sometimes in baseball as well. But, like, I mean, baseball kind of has a powerhouse in each side. But, yeah, it's more about the AFC. I mean, it was last year. I feel like it is going to be again this year. Even though the Super Bowl was a good game, Eagles put up a good fight. But I feel like right now it's looking like the Eagles or the Niners still. I mean, Eagles, I don't know what was up with the Eagles. I don't know why they weren't favored by that much today. I mean, I know Rashad Penny was out, but Patriots put up a good fight.
They
I
still
think the
won.
Niners are looking like the strong suit
Well, don't,
after
hold
week
on.
one.
Well, again, don't overreact because, again, as a Panthers fan, we've been to 2 Super Bowls, and we're not the only ones that have done this. There is such thing as a Super Bowl hangover, a Super Bowl loser hangover. That is the big thing. Every year both years we went to the Super Bowl, we were favored the next year. We went 7-9, or I promise you, it's just. And then we're not the only ones. I mean, the Eagles have done it too. It's just it's weird how it goes. I guess I don't know. I think it's either way. It's an overcompensation kind of thing. But hey, you know what? Before anything goes on more, because I don't know, you've indulged us, and I want you to stay on, but I want to take advantage of this and let's do something fun. Let's do something fun, bro.
Yeah, I got about 5-10 minutes, so I can stay a little bit longer. Let's do one more segment here. I'm in.
This segment is a game. It's gonna be like Saw. Want to play a game? Want to play a game or something? All right, I'm gonna
give me any Saw references. You're
you
gonna scare me.
Want to play a game? I actually never saw those movies because why the fuck would I? These movies are stupid.
Not for me.
Why would you go to? I hate horror movies. Why do you want to go see something that's gonna make you anxious? It just makes no sense. I've said this to everyone, and I will continue to say
on that.
If you want adrenaline, go to a roller coaster.
Not for that either.
Yeah, I'd rather go see a movie where I've got to watch people get in there. Freaking never mind. All right, go karting for God's sakes. Go drag.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Go drag racing. I mean, drive a fast car. It's fun, even if it's no one around. Go to a track. I don't know.
Yeah, legally.
That's the way I think. Go karting is fun, by the way. Everyone should go. All right.
F1 is fun.
F1's better than NASCAR, and I'm from Winston-Salem. Holy ball sack!
That's a bold statement.
I'm gonna get crucified.
Coming from you.
I'm getting crucified before this night's over with. There will be people with white hoods coming to get me after this. All right. So I'm saying there are people with pointy hats coming to get me. You know what? It's okay. That's all right. I'm still saying it. NASCAR is okay. F1's better. All right. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. I want you to answer them immediately. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. The aim is ERok. I like to talk like with that accent. All right, big guy. You're not going to be able to ask me unless you have something to ask me after, but I got this for you. Do you want college questions in terms of like where someone went? We have this segment, You Even College, Bro? Or we got just a couple of 3 trivia questions. What would having to do with NFL? What would you prefer?
The college one, like pro athletes where they went to college?
Yes.
Let's start with that. I like that.
Or no, we have to go one. Or I'll tell you what. You want both? You want me to mix it up, right?
Yeah, let's mix it up. Give me
Okay. I can do that. All right. This one is very recent. In fact, he's a rookie. Zay Flowers. Where did he go?
Flowers, Boston College.
My man. There you go. Check off. There you go. That's good. There you go.
Starting off with an easy one. I actually, someone asked me that today, and I was like, Maryland. Wait, no, Boston College.
Hey, what dickhead cheated and told him the answer or the question I was going to give? Hey, I'm looking at you.
Just me and the crows out here, Eric.
Damn carrier pigeons and crows. All right. Whoever you are,
whoever you're at the dentist office, putting your mouth up to the camera. All right.
Y'all see my uvula? There you go. No, I'm not going to do it again. All right. All right. So funny. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. This is going to be harder, so get ready. That's what she said. That's what she said. Or that's what he said, actually. Who is the second quarter? Right. Randy Moss started his career with Randall Cunningham as his quarterback. Who is his following quarterback after that? Or who is his quarterback after Randall Cunningham? On the Vikings, for that matter, for the Vikings.
Dante Culpepper.
That's actually. Oh shit! That's actually not right. Actually, that's who I thought it was, but I was wrong. It's Brad
Who is
Johnson.
it?
Brad
Brad
Johnson.
Johnson.
I was
That's
wrong.
a hard
Actually,
one.
you know what's funny? When I made the question, I thought it was Dante. No, it's Brad Johnson. Wow.
That's a good one. I like that one.
No, that was my. Actually, I fucked up.
I forgot about Brad Johnson.
In fact, it was fun fact about Brad Johnson. He was brought on to. Oh Jesus! I just watched this last night. I don't even know. I can't. I'm not even gonna try. It's just. Oh, the Ravens. He was brought on to the Ravens a year after their Super Bowl win.
Oh, nice.
And no, but he never even made the team like that because they thought he was going to.
Brad Johnson easily forgettable to me.
Trent Dilfer after he'd won a Super Bowl, fuckers, and Jesus, and they released him, and they wanted Brad Johnson to be the starting quarterback. Never even made the team like that. There you go. True story. Weird shit, right? All right.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
All right. Since we're going through these very quickly, because you're way better at this than I thought you were going to be, I'm going to do to 5, and we're on the third one. I'm going to ask it quick. All right.
Yeah.
College.
All right.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
TCU.
Ooh, you're better at this than Jake is by far. Jake's. Ooh, that's right.
Horned Frogs, baby.
College. The Horny Toads. Gotcha. No, that's actually what they were called before they changed it to Horned Frogs. Not everyone knows. True story. All right. But that's right, though. I'm impressed, actually. So that's 3. All right, I'm going to do one more college. I'm going to do an NFL trivia question. All right? Here's
Okay.
this. All right. Here we go. O.J. Simpson.
You might get me on this one.
Maybe I probably shouldn't have said it. It's offensive.
It's too distracting. All I can think of is a white Bronco.
Points.
USC.
I'll switch it. Marcus
I
Allen.
don't think I got that right. Marcus Allen.
OJ.
See, I'm good with anyone that I played with on Madden.
OJ, you fucked up.
Shows what college they went to.
Damn you, OJ.
Where did OJ go before I answered Marcus Allen?
Answer Marcus Allen first.
I don't know Marcus Allen. I got no answer.
Because they both went to the same college.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say USC because that's all I can think of.
UFC?
USC. I know it's not right.
No, what? Which one? There's 2
Southern California. Not Gamecocks.
That sucks. Oh, you're a cock. Yeah. No, you're actually right, though.
Am I right?
Yep. You got it right. You got it right. You got it right.
I leave it up to luck. I'm getting these right. That's how good I am.
No, it happens. I mean, OJ won the Heisman. Marcus Allen, I think.
So I say I had like some kind of memory with OJ with the Trojans, and
all right, fair enough. All right, here you go. We got one more question for you, and this is it. It's a NFL/college kind of question. It's not about like where did he go, but here we go. Actually, well, whatever. I'll let you be the judge. I'll give you a hint if you need to, because it might be so vague. Who was the last non-quarterback to win a Heisman Trophy?
Let's see.
I'll give you one hint if you ask. I'll wait for you. If you want to ask, I will give you a hint. And I might give you a second because I don't want to be a dick. Because you're
Last non-quarterback to win the.
you know what, I'll actually no, you know what? The last
Did he get the Heisman taken away from him?
No, time out. I was wrong. Last defensive Heisman winner. Defensive player.
Defensive.
Sorry, that's my fault. 100%. My bad.
Did Manti Te'o win the Heisman?
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, he didn't.
Work through it, big guy. Ask for a hint if you need it. I got you.
All right, give me a hint.
All right. I'll give you a hint. There were two. They both went. Well, hold on. I should say this. In the 1990s, both of these two Heisman winners went to Michigan. The one I'm referring to is the second.
One is Desmond Howard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
He wanted as a kick returner / receiver, but mainly a kicker. He also is the only Michigan Wolverine to win, if I'm not mistaken, the Super Bowl MVP. He won.
That's got to be Charles Woodson.
You got it.
Very good.
It's a good question.
That was a good question. It makes me think.
But I wanted to help you out. I couldn't help it. It had some hats.
I don't know if I would have gotten it without the hint. So yeah, I appreciate
it. Bonus question, and I'm not even going to do anything about this. Bonus question: there's only one New York Jets player, New York Jets quarterback in history to have over 4,000 yards in a season. Who was he?
Wait, say it one more time.
There's only one New York Jets quarterback since their inception to have over 4,000 yards in a season. Who was he?
Since their inception.
4,000 yards, like since inception, not reception, but they had over 4,000 yards in a season. That's what I'm saying. There's only
is this going to be a trick question? Because I'm thinking Joe Namath. Is it not Joe Namath?
It's a trick question.
So it's not Joe Namath.
No, it is Joe Namath.
Okay.
1969, Joe Namath. Actually, I think it was 71, isn't there?
Joe Namath, baby.
Yep.
Where is he now? I don't know.
I think he's. I think
dick pills.
No, he poses for the raisins. What is it? Sun dried or what? He poses as a raisin. That's what he does. Yeah.
Like the dried prunes, California raisins.
That's it. There you go. Not just prunes. He does he's a raisin.
A raisin in his big fur coat.
All right. Well, we are.
All right. Well, I got to get out of here, but
you get out.
I nailed that trivia segment.
No, I'll wrap it up, and just like I'll wrap it up like a prom date, and
wrap it up because I'm gonna be listening once you do.
No, I'll wrap it up after you get off here. Wow, that really.
I know, but I'm gonna listen once you upload.
That really sounds like a prom date. I'll wrap it up before you get off. All right, there you go. Again,
all right.
No,
always a pleasure, ERok.
Everyone, I want to give you one more shout out here. Thank you, Marty. Two fly, Marty, two fly, and this guy right here. I hope to have on here as much as we can. It's been a pleasure, Marty. Love you, man.
Pleasure is all mine. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Take it easy tonight. All right.
All right.
See you. Hello, everyone. Now it's just this guy, which is okay. Because I am going to go watch Sunday Night Football as well. So let me go ahead and say thank you to Marty. And just to wrap up this week's onside take, hey, we're doing onside kicks, onside takes. Hopefully we get the onside recovery. Nah, that was lame. I got you. But the truth is, I appreciate whoever and whenever and everything that we get support. All of y'all are great. Love you. Shout out to Jake and Stace. They both wanted to be on here tonight. Stace especially, she wanted to for real, but she had to go to a wedding. I'm not sure what Jake had to do. But Marty is just the first of many people that are very interested to hop on as guests. So, and they all have different, like I said, different expertise, different interests. Baseball, we got golf if you're into the golf, but it's really what's going to be is more basketball, football, and there's going to be baseball as well. So we're going to keep it rolling, baby. Going to keep it rolling. So on that note, let me go ahead and keep tradition going and say the MIT, most interesting thing I saw this week. I'll tell you who it was. I'll tell you what it was. And it was the same thing. Seeing Lamar Jackson get his win, even though he lost Dobbins, which get better soon, please. That was going to be my number one. But then being biased as a UNC fan, University of North Carolina, man, their win against App last night had me sweating. But their offense in general was just ridiculous. And I'm really crossing my fingers for a good season. Please don't lose to Clemson. Oh. All right. On that note, everyone, have yourself a great night. Stay safe. And this is ERok signing out. But don't pout. Our show remains stout. But even though we that, because we loud and we proud, we going to be telling you I'm done. All right. Love all y'all. See y'all. Oh, and by the way, subscribe or follow. Marty's will be in the comment section as well. We encourage you to follow such, especially with the new things going on. Take it easy, y'all.